Up next, the Nets taking on the Celtics. For Brooklyn, playing just over 500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Celtics, Nets, it's next, right after this. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Bojan Bogdanovic.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Pass to Thomas. And he dunks it down.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
And Allie, thanks. And Brooklyn has possession, following the bucket by Boston. Puts one up from 19. Thomas misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Yep, that one goes.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Pass to Claxton. Now Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Thomas with the ball. 4-3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pure from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Celtics. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, Brooklyn, quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, for the Celtics, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Thomas outside. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
He misses the free throw. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
And the second free throw is good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Holiday against Schroeder. And that one good. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Schroeder. Goes up on the wing. And there's another one for the Nets.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Time to make some noise, Nets fans. Because here they come back on the floor. Your Brooklyn Nets, Team Hype. Attention fans. Now on the court, the Brooklyn squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go.
Making some changes. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Finney-Smith. And Williams is subbed in for Johnson. A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. Pass to the kid. And stolen by Simmons. Here we go. Ahead. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Simmons.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Bogdanovich against Brown. Horford right side. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Pass to Wilson. Left side, Bogdanovich. And there's the screen. Shoots over Brown. Bogdanovich, no good. Boston trailing. Brown inside, covered by Schroeder, and it's good for 2.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. And no good. Trying to get that one home. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. There's Tatum with the 3. And his first miss of the night, now 2 of 3. And pushing it up the floor, here comes Brooklyn. Here's Thomas, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Thomas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Screen by Horford. Tatum from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Now here's Tatum. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Thomas outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Your next U.S. team.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in from Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Wilson. And let's check out the 2K leaderboard and see which players have been leading in blocks since the All-Star break. In the 3rd spot, Nick Claxton.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
Celtics trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Left side, Simmons. And the shot goes in. Simmons has got his first bucket in this one.
And Simmons' teammates encourage him to look to score. Good to see him getting it done right there.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. To the inside. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Nets leading by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas for 3. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Man, this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Brooklyn, Finney Smith checked in for Thomas. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Bogdanovic. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics trail by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Now,
Williams is checked in.
For your Knicks, number 1, Zaire Williams.
Brown finds Holiday. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Outside Johnson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Schroeder. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's the pick. Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Pass to the kid. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brown inside. Johnson on him. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Claxton. 24 seconds left in the first half. Schroeder passes to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Tries again. And he hits the jump shot. Schroeder's got 8. Brown scanning the floor. Over Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
25.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Boston on offense. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas outside. Over Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. Hey, strong move, Tatum. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Johnson against Brown. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Johnson for the lead. And the Nets miss again.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. Porzingis with it. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas with a steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by White. Here's Schroeder. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Brooklyn trailing. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen to the paint. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 11.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Schroeder can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From deep, Johnson. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Claxton. Schroeder passes to Thomas. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's go. Don't be shy. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Next, please.
Checked in for Brooklyn. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for White.
Substitutions on the court.
.152 left in the third. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovich. Brown can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Schroeder. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Holiday. What a terrific move that is. Holiday's got his second bucket on the night.
Okay, Drew Holiday. We see you still have some great handles.
It's Thomas on the wing. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And Tatum is an impressive athlete. So good at knifing inside and finishing at the rim.
Johnson passes to Thomas. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Gets the three ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Brown. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. On the wing, Tatum. Brown, a screen on Johnson. There's Tatum with the three. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Claxton passes to Thomas. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thomas. Lets the three fly. Tatum pulls it in. Three-pointer, Holiday. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's the kid in at the 5. Thomas, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Launches a 3. Pritchard gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Simmons. The 3 is up. Thomas misses. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Screen by Horford. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wilson. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you. Thomas outside. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
On the wing, Tatum. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Johnson on the wing. Thomas, a screen on Horford. Pass to Williams. Shot from the wing. Yes! He nails it! And the Nets lead by 3.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now here's Holiday. Clock at 6. To tie it up. That one is off. Brooklyn leading by 3. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Free throw good. Simmons for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Schroeder in for Williams. No good on the second free throw. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 4. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson on the wing. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Now here's Finney-Smith. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's Pritchard, covered by Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype. Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. Here we go, fans. It's time for TJ.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Thomas against White. Tatum brings a double team. Johnson for three. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Tatum. Tatum! Money from deep.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Thomas against White. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And here's Thomas from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Claxton, count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Thomas against White. Left side Schroeder. Over Holiday. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And here's Tatum. Brown, a screen on Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
How about this Brooklyn dance? Show us some love.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth. Schroeder can't get it to go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Boston with the ball. They lead by 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
10 seconds. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Here's Finney-Smith. And count it. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
PlayStation